Welcome back, dear students. So today we'll continue the very same topic, that is square root using long division method. Now till yesterday we saw the problems, or rather the questions where we were able to find the perfect square root. But here in today's class we will see that we won't be able to find the perfect square root. Okay, so in such case you will be asked to find the square root correct up to 2 decimal place, 3 decimal place, and so on. Okay, for example, in your first question for the day, question number 3.1, you have to find square root of 249 correct to 2 decimal places. So that means when you find the square root of this, when you find the square root of 245, you will get something point. Okay, so after decimal you should have 2 decimal. That's what the question is asking you to find. Okay, so always remember, when you find square root, you always using using long division method. So if you want to find 2 decimal places, you have to put decimal in the given number and you have to write double of the decimal places. Now they are asking you to 2 decimal places, right? So you have to, after decimal you have to write 4 decimal, because double of 2 is 4, isn't it? So that's why in order to make 245 into decimal, you have to put 4 zeros, double of 2 decimal. Okay, so after that what you do is you will divide, and for dividing you have to form the pair also, remember that. Okay, so we'll form the pair now. So when you form the pair, these two and these two will be formed, and these two will be formed, and 2 is left alone. Now if you want to divide only 2, obviously the only number that's possible here is 1. So 1 ones are 1, so add 1 here, you get 2, and when you subtract you get 1. So this 45 comes down, so 145 is there. So how many times? Okay, so let's see, 5 times. Okay, so 5 into 25 becomes 125. So when you subtract you get 20 here. Okay, so add 5 here, so when you add 5 you get 30, isn't it? Now decimal, we have reached decimal, so that's why we put a decimal out here, and these 2 zeros come down, so you get 2000. Okay, so let's see. So 3 6 are 18, 3 7s are 21, so it's greater, right? So you write 6 here because 6 gives you 18. 6 6 are 36, right? So carried over 3, 6 0 are 0, plus carried over 3 gives you 3, so 6 3s are 18, right? Okay, so let's subtract. So this is 4, 9 minus 3 is 6, so 19 minus is 1. So again these 2 are there, so these 2 comes down, you get this much. So we have to add 6 here. Okay, so you get how much? 312. Okay, so you have 3 here, you have 16 here, so for that I need to multiply by 5, because 3 5s are 15. Yes, so if you write 5, let's see how much do we get. So 5 5s are 25, carried over 2, 5 2s are 10, plus 2 12, carried over 1. Now 5 1s are 5, plus carried over 1 gives you 6, 5 3s are 15. So subtract, you get 5 9 7, so 13 minus 6 is 7, so you get 775. Now is there anything that is coming down? No, right? And did we get the 2 decimal place now? Yes. So therefore we say that square root of 245 to 2 decimal places is 15.65. Okay, so this is my answer for this particular question. Pause the video and note down your solution. So this time you have to find the square root of this correct to 3 decimal places. So 3 decimal places means the double of 3 is 6. So that means after decimal you have to have 6 digits. Okay, so here we have the given number 0.065, but here how many digits are there? Only 3 are there, right? But we want double of 3, which is 6. So for that I need to put 3 more zeros, and after that we will form the pair. So form the pair from here, okay, right? So 0 is left alone, and after that it's simple division. Okay, so let's divide now. So again, obviously with 0, 0, yes, so we'll add 0, 0 plus 0 is 0, no need to write. 0 minus 0 is 0, no need to write. We reached decimal, so write decimal. You get this 0.6, which is just 6, isn't it? So if you want to divide 6, you have to write 2, isn't it? So 2 2s are 4, so add 2 here, okay, and here you need to subtract, you get 2. So bring this 50, so it is 250, and when you add this 2 you get 4. So 25 is there, so 4 6 are 24, isn't it? But if you write 6, let's see how much do we get. So 6 6 are 36, carried over 3, 6 4s are 24, plus 3 is 27, but it's coming bigger, so that's why try 5 here. You have to try this way, okay? So just see the first digit, okay? So now 5 5s are 25, carried over 2, 5 4s are 20, plus 2 is 25. So add 5 here, and this has to be subtracted, you get 25, isn't it? So bring this 2 zeros, okay, and this becomes this much, okay? 25 is there, here we have got 5. So if you write 5 here, let's see how much do we get. So if I write 5 here, 5 5s are 25, 5 0 0, so it will be 5 25. This is bigger, isn't it? So don't write 5, so write 4 here. So if you write 4, let's see how much do we get. So you have to write 4 here also. So 4 4s are 16, carried over 1, 4 0s are 0, plus 1 16, right? So 4 5s are 20, right? So let's subtract. We don't have anything to bring down, so we can leave it like this, okay? No need to add anything. So this is 4, 9 minus this is 8, so this is 484, isn't it? So that's why, see, square root of this turned out to be this much, 3 decimal places. So therefore your square root of 0.065 will be equal to 0.254. Okay, pause the video and note down your solution. So in this question, you need to find square root of this correct to 2 decimal places. Now in the given question, the double of 2 is 4. So in the given question, you must have after decimal 4 digit. How many are there? 4 are there. That means we don't need to do any adjustment here. So we can directly find the square root out here. So before that, we have to form the pair, right? So let's form the pair. So it is this one. So let's divide now. So quickly divide and see how much do we get. So we have, okay, so this 5. So for 5, you have to multiply by 2. So 2 2s are 4. Add this, here you have to subtract, you get 1. Decimal is reached. So to write decimal, when you add, you get 4. Okay, so these 2 comes down. So 120 is there. So 4, 3, right? So if you write 3, obviously it will be greater than this. So write 2. Okay, so if you write 2, 2 gives you 84. Subtract. So here you have to add 2. You get 44. And here it becomes 36. So bring this. So you get this much. So 4 9s are 36. Obviously you cannot divide by, you cannot write 9 here. So write 8. Okay. So 8 8s are 64. Carried over 6. 8 4s are 32 plus 6 is 38, carried over 3. 8 4s are 32. So earlier carried over was, let me check once again, 8 8 are 64, carried over 6. 8 4s are 32, 38 carried over was 3. So it was 32, it becomes 35. So subtract, so 1, 9, 2, so that's all, 21. Yes, so that means we need not bring anything down now. So we are done. So therefore your square root of 5.2005 turns out to be 2.28. Okay, so with this we close. Thank you very much.